Hey guys, Silly Ninja here, back for another part of my Fulham playthrough again, straight into it with the game against West Brom. Their form's pretty good. They've beat Everton, as well as, I didn't know who that was, but they did lose to Spurs 5-0, I think, or 5-1. So they can be defeated. So I've put a strong team out against them, Insigne and Berbatov behind them. However, this game was the dullest game I have ever played in my life. Honestly, 0-0. Oh my god, I think I fell asleep after like 70 minutes. It was so dull. So very, very dull. So we change our attentions towards the Capital One Cup against West Ham. Now, as I said before, couldn't give a damn about the Capital One Cup. Don't care if I go out now or in the semi-final, as I said before. So I go straight into team management and swap out my whole team. And when it says like the X to like suggest a starting 11, I just used that quickly to get rid of a lot of players, but it didn't really work, and so I had to go through the whole squad and change everybody. This is good for two reasons. One, I get to keep the stamina up of my like key players like Sven Bender, Insigne, Rodieger, Richardson, so on and so forth, and also it keeps the reserve, I wouldn't say reserve, like sort of substitute players happy, because it's given them first team football. So it's sort of got two purposes. But anyway, we sim this game because it's the League Cup and I don't care. Honestly, couldn't care less. And Nolan scores in the first minute, which was wonderful. That's just beautiful. However, David, I think that's Simon David, scored in the 14th minute, which is 1-1. Couldn't care less. Couldn't care less. I think what happens in this? Frey Bender comes on. Noble scores again in the 69th minute. So it's 2-1 against West Ham. Diarra scores again in the 83rd minute. He has a habit of scoring in the last few dying embers of these simmed matches. Then Berbatov scores in the 105th minute, and I think that's about it. Yep. So we go through the Capital One Cup and we get £1,850. Wow. God, could have won more on a scratch card, but you know, whatever, I guess. Philippe Sendros having a little dig at me because I'm not playing him enough. Then my next game was against Wigan. Now this game I wanted to win. I know it was away from home, but I was confident in my team, and Wigan, well, let's be honest, Wigan are Wigan. They never really improve, if I'm honest. I didn't want to play De Jager, I think it is, De Jager, something like that, because he's on a light green, nearly a yellow, so if I start him, his energy will just go down and down and down and down and down and down and down, and then he won't be able to play the next game, or, you know, maybe get injured, which would be even worse. But Beausejour has had a red card, which is good for me, which means they're, you know, having to play a weaker player there, and Rodieger just proving that I can chip the ball. Oh yeah, I got 450 points for that. Oh yeah, I know, I'm the best player ever. But it didn't take long for us to prove our dominance in this match. Fantastic ball, and what a turn of pace from Richardson. Gets tackled, but he scores from an unbelievable angle there. Absolutely unbelievable. When I shot that, I didn't think it was going to go in. I thought it would go off the post, and you'd never have seen it. But what a finish from that tight an angle. Absolutely fantastic turn of pace. As I said before, his pace is just unstoppable. Even I think his stats are lying to me, to be honest. I think they may have mucked up with him, but a good ball from Rodieger. It's a poor headed clearance. I don't know what he was trying to do with that. Duff puts a cross in, and Insigne is on the end of that, like the poacher he is. Brilliant finish, and that was about 4 minutes after I scored the last one. So 2-0 after 11 minutes away from home. What a fantastic performance the lads are putting in this game. Really, really happy with this. Yeah, I mean, it was a brilliant performance. I brought on some substitutes because I was playing so well. I could rest the rest of my players for the rest of the game, and Simon Davis adds another goal to the game, so it ended 3-0, which a 3-0 win for me at this time is a really massive win, because I have Man City coming up next, so I need as much confidence for the next game as possible. So there it is, full time, 3-0 against Wigan away from home. Fantastic result. Richardson getting man of the match again. Fantastic player. I don't know what I'd do without him, to be honest. So yeah, I keep running on. Berbatov's got good form going on, which is really good. Spurs are at the top of the tree at the minute. They still are at the top of the tree. 6 games, 16 points, which is terrifying, considering that I don't know who they signed in January or in summer. So anyway, we go up against Manchester City, who had beaten Liverpool and Arsenal, but Stoke had beaten them, so they're clearly not in a fantastic run of form. Rodiega takes a speculative shot that you'll never see because I can't do free kicks, I'm bad. So Man City are third, I'm fourth at this stage of the season. It's early days yet, but a victory here would be an absolute fantastic result. It's at home, so maybe it might happen, but this is one of the weirdest goals I've ever seen. What the hell was that? I'll show you the replay because it's insane. Insigne cuts back and puts a through ball in. I think Joe Hart tries to clap the ball, Maicon tries to clear it, hits the post and then the bar and then goes in. Weirdest goal ever. I don't care, I'll take it. It's 1-0. Then Insigne cuts inside of Company just like he wasn't even there and rockets it past Joe Hart and does a cheeky little robot on their box just to show off that, you know, Man City probably should have signed him because he's just an absolute animal up front. Company couldn't deal with him the whole game, and that just shows how much of a beast he really is. If he can get past Company, who's an absolutely fantastic, stellar defender. So yeah, De Jager is just sort of wandering around. I thought I'd make drastic substitutions because I wanted to rest my players. 2-0 up, I just brought on defensive players like Sidwell and that, and there we go. We beat Manchester City. Now what a result that could prove. De Jager and Diarra getting joint man of the match. I know De Jager got the official title, but Diarra got the same rating. So to me, that's shared. You know, I'm a kind guy. that's shared. So our next game is against Southampton again, away from home, but it is Southampton. So I was hoping that I could get another win, which would mean what, 3 consecutive wins. Absolutely brilliant for my team. Rodiega showing off his dribbling skills. Oh, fucking show off, get him off the screen. Alright, I'm doing my best. So I press start. And then it's just showing the league table again. We get off to a good start again. We seem to really do well in the opening minutes of the game. Insigne's pace is, look at that, that is just absolutely unbelievable. He runs around the whole of the Southampton defence and then strikes across the goalkeeper to put it into the back of the net. Fantastic finish, and what you should expect from Insigne. He's just an absolute beast, and then he does that. Oh my god. Now it doesn't go in, but I thought I'd put that in because holy shit, did you see that shot? That was insane, absolutely insane. But there you go, another win away from home, crucially, so our away form is extremely good at the minute. Another win for us, another win for the boys. We keep going up and up in the league, and who knows where this may lead. Will it come crashing down on us? I hope not. Manchester City beat Sunderland, and this is where I'm going to leave you. So I'd like to thank you for watching, leave a like and subscribe. Peace, guys.